Hello.
Hi, guys.
Hi, my pretties.
We are back again.
Yes, what's your name?
Alicia.
Anitra. And welcome back to our Challenge 37 Spies, Lies, and Allies reaction video.
We just watched the first part and we saw that Amanda got called in.
Our girl got called in. You guys, we ain't happy.
No.
But are we surprised? No. We knew that was going to happen.
I'm a little bit surprised. Like, I feel like y'all have been playing this, let's all stick together and call down the rookies. And
yeah,
I feel like this was a moment they could have called down Emmy. Emmy probably would have called down Amanda. And they could have at least been true to Amanda. Like, it's just sucky that happened to her.
You're 100% right. Like, Emmy would have called down Amanda. So it just sucks that Amanda had to have these friends of hers. Which, you know, I think they are her friends, but I don't know. That's just really dirty. It's dirty. Like, they could have not been so cowardice and voted in Emmy. Vote in the rookie.
Nelson was the only one that had her back. And it meant a lot to her. We've always talked about how much we love their friendship. They were on All You the One season 3 together as well, along with Devin, but
they're closer.
Yeah, and they also were partners before in the challenge. And that brought them closer as well.
Yep.
But,
so it's not looking good for our girl. We're devastated.
She chose Tori.
I don't know why she chose Tori. I wish she would have voted in one of her friends, because then you have nothing to lose. They voted you in. You don't owe them anything. But Alicia was saying she's not sure she could have really won against any of them. She's not going to win against Casey.
Yeah.
Nani's a scrapper too. So
yeah, I think Nani's even more so scrapper than Tori. So
I think so too.
She did better choosing Tori over
those two.
Yeah, and
Emmy may have beat her as
bigger,
well.
Yeah, than her. So
I do think that Emmy would have been the best person to choose though. But it sucks. It's unfortunate. And it's not looking good.
It just sucks that it's this kind of challenge. Like, on the other, if y'all watch All Stars, they do very great challenges in their elimination where it's like not just physical.
They do great eliminations.
Or not just mental. It's a combination of both. And I would love to see that on here. I don't know why they don't do that.
No, yeah, they've just been gearing towards one or the other. And they've been doing so much brain lately that I knew if they're doing one more, it's going to be physical. I knew that. So I'm just hoping that they're not going to do a guy's elimination too. But
they definitely are. They said there's going to be 2 people. I don't know why you think that.
You're so right. You're so right. Okay. So. I just need my boy Nelson to be in the clear.
Yes. And I believe that the guys will do right and vote down Emmanuel. Hopefully.
Or but I don't even know if I want them to vote down Emmanuel, because he might call out Nelson. And that would be close.
Why would he? Well, maybe he would, but I think that would be stupid when you have Devin there.
Yeah, it would be, but these people be playing their loyal games. But we're going to see what happens. I'm going to be, oh my gosh, I'm so worried. Yes.
Ah! Oh, well, okay.
Yeah, we're clapping for something else.
We're clapping because of where we left off, but where we started.
Let's rewind. Our girl Amanda went home.
And we are very, very sad.
Very sad.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean.
But you know what? She went out so well.
Yeah,
TJ,
she just showed why we love her.
Yeah, and TJ spoke the truth. Like, you walk around like you're this mean person and you like to stir drama, you do, but you're a really, really nice person.
And she's a good friend. And
she
always has been. And that's something that Anitra and I have seen in her. And that's one of the reasons why we root for her. She's always been so loyal to the point where it's gotten her nowhere.
Gosh,
like, it's gotten her kind of screwed over. And I feel like it was kind of the same a little bit in the way that she sacrificed kind of herself for her friends once again. But, you know, I really do truly believe with that challenge, she might not have won against any of those girls.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, I am upset that they didn't put Emmy in there. Because as we see, as we move along.
Well, I didn't want to move along too quickly.
I know. We're going to backtrack. But just as we see, as we move along, they did true to sticking to the vets. Thank God.
And when they got to Emmanuel, to the guys. So Emmanuel got to feel like a huge slap in the face. But, you know, I hope he'll take it as Emmy went into elimination like 4 times. I only went in once.
That's very true.
Yeah, it sucks that I'm going twice in one night. But I hope he doesn't take it too personally. And I'm hoping and praying that he calls out Devin.
Very smart. Like, the guys know that they're going against each other. And I do feel like, in a way, they're like, we don't need to go against Emmanuel. I really do think that's part of it as well. And I don't understand, like, they would want Emmanuel out.
Oh,
They
okay,
wouldn't
yeah.
want to go against him in the final.
Yeah,
He's a beast. And I don't understand why they went after Amanda when they could have went after Emmy. Like the guys think of, oh, I don't want to run with the weak girl. The girls don't think like that, apparently.
No, the girls didn't want to vote in Emmy because they didn't want to risk her calling them down because they didn't want to go against her.
Okay, but what about the guys?
The guys, they're just not thinking because I don't think this is going to be a team up thing. Or maybe they're thinking too hard. I don't think they're going to team up in the final. At least if I was writing this season, I would not have them team up anymore. They were teams, then they were huge teams. Now is the time to be individual and really prove yourself. Like, that's the next step in this, in my opinion.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like guys are more loyal sometimes, and I definitely feel like the guys were loyal to each other. But when it comes to girls, like, I don't know, like, they did Amanda dirty.
They did do Amanda dirty.
I'm just gonna call a spade a spade.
They did.
But Tori was really nice, and
it was very cowardice.
And I don't know why Amanda.
Tori was very nice, and I really like Tori. I love her after this season, and I hope she keeps this energy. I just think she's just a great person. The person that she's become is like.
I definitely would not mind. Like I think this is her season to win as the.
I wouldn't mind her winning at all. I'm actually rooting for her.
Her or Nani.
Now that Amanda's gone, I'm rooting for her. Or Nani. I love Nani as well.
And Casey hasn't been annoying us as much the last couple of episodes.
Yeah, she stopped talking more, I feel like.
Well, she's been just funny lately. She hasn't been being rude.
So good job, Casey. So, and not really going for Emmy because she's a rookie, so I don't really care to see her win. Like, it's good that she's made it this far.
And I definitely commend Casey for making that hard decision and putting Emmanuel in.
Yeah, for sure.
Hopefully our guy Nelson can dodge this elimination.
Yes, please dodge it. And Tori's like, don't pick Devin. Don't pick Devin. And Emmy's like, follow your heart. And she said that once, and then she didn't have the courage to say it the next time. I hope and pray that this dude picks Devin. Like, Devin is who you need to choose.
Yeah, if they're playing the same elimination that they just played.
Nelson said, you don't want the smoke.
Yes, he did. And he meant
that,
it.
Nelson. Nelson is elimination king.
Yeah.
So I'm going to need him to keep that title and stay out of it. He doesn't need to defend that title. Just stay out of it and vote in Devin. He voted you in.
Devin doesn't have the stamina. Devin is more equal to like his height and like stature, whereas Nelson and Kyle are like all muscles and they're taller than him. And I think he's well aware that Devin is his prime to go against.
Yeah, honestly, I think he'd be better off.
Devin's name.
Yeah, he did. He'd be better off picking Kyle than Nelson. So hopefully we can just breathe a sigh of relief. Like, I feel like CT, definitely don't want to pick CT. I feel like Nelson, you don't want to pick him either. So pick Devin or Kyle.
I think he's well aware. He's already said his name tonight. He's ready to say it again.
Come on, let's go. Don't disappoint us. This is what we be talking about. When we be saying that y'all rigging the show. We just gonna say this real quick because we just found out they're doing a puzzle. Are you freaking kidding me? For the last hoorah, the last rumble, you give the girls something physical and the guys a puzzle. Everybody wants to see the guys get physical. They want to see everybody get physical in the last thing. This doesn't even make sense for you to give them a puzzle.
They wanted Devin to make it to the final.
Clearly
with this situation, Devin would probably be getting called out. He's the weakest guy there. And they gave him a puzzle. And
you guys, it's disgusting.
And I also think that they knew Amanda would be the girl being called out and they give him something physical. Like, that's straight bull.
Why would you not give them the same elimination? Like, I'm so like, this is what's going to make me not watch your show next season. And I've been wanting to be on your not be on your show. I've been wanting to work on your show. I got ideas for different seasons, fire ideas. Like, I'm not going to want anything. Sorry. I'm not going to even want to watch it because this is bull.
It's just not, it's not cool at all.
We're not trying to watch a rigged competition. Are you kidding? You're not even like doing it slick. Like, all right, we're going to see what happens. I'm praying that Emmanuel pulls it out because Lord knows y'all are trying to rig it against him. Well, did we already say hallelujah, praise the Lord? Our boy Nelson dodged the bullet.
Hallelujah, praise the Lord. Our boy Nelson dodged the bullet.
We don't even have to worry.
And he's still getting that camera time because he is
livid, people.
You gotta love Nelson. You really do. And that's the reason why we love Nelson and Amanda. They're both so like
passionate and
loyal and loving. And even though he dodged that bullet, he's now looking out for Devin, his boy, who's been looking out for him the whole game. And Tori up there done lost her mind. done lost her mind. I don't get her logic. I can't help Devin.
So I'm going to help Emmanuel. Don't help anybody. That's what you do when you're rooting for both people. You don't help anybody. You stay quiet and you silently pray. Like, you're literally helping somebody.
Her helping.
You're not going for both of them.
To me, looks like she wants Emmanuel to stay. Obviously, like, that's a lot. Like, whoa, Devin, you pay attention. Like, she's gonna be in trouble. She's gonna be in trouble. If they have to work together in the final, or if they have to sabotage anybody in the final, she's gonna be in trouble.
Like, I just don't I can't believe this. I never expected her to do something like that. We went from, and I still love her, but I just don't know what she's doing right now. Does anybody know? Do Tori fans know?
Yeah.
What is she doing right now?
Something that we also didn't expect, though, was for Emmanuel to be doing so well.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. She wants Devin to win.
I wanted Devin to win only because he's put in so much work this season, and it would be sad for him to come up short in the end. But at the same time, same thing happened to Josh, because
I felt like he got put in there by Kyle. I felt like Josh, at least with the work he put in, he was humble about it. I felt like Devin put in work, but he let everybody know every chance he got.
And he took all the credit when it was really Josh.
So for me, when Josh went home, I was like, okay, well, Devin needs to go home too, because Josh deserved it more than him. So that was maybe that doesn't make sense, but that was my logic. And I like Emmanuel. This was geared clearly for Devin. So if Emmanuel could win it and come out on top,
all props to him.
Beat them at their own game.
Won't be too upset about it.
Not at all. They wanted to see Devin go to the final. I don't want it to happen. I really don't. You don't get to win. You don't get to rig the game.
Tori's already shown her colors, though, so I just feel like if you already shown them who you're going for, you might as well just go ahead and help him out at this point, because they've already seen you doing it.
Oh my gosh, it's a mess. She's like worse than Kyle over there. I made a mistake. Like, I didn't know what I went to the wrong one. I'm like, nobody is buying. Like Nelson said, nobody's buying what you're saying.
Nelson has like Devin's back, and I really, really like seeing that. Like,
he doesn't like that she's playing against Devin.
Yeah.
So we're gonna see what the heck happens. But woo, it got messy quick. Wasn't expected. Well, you guys, Emmanuel couldn't pull it out, unfortunately.
Oh, never mind. I was about to say he might have been able to pull it out if Tori didn't help, but that's not right.
No, Tori helped him move
Tori
on.
helped him,
to the third
but,
puzzle.
I mean, that's what happens like when you gear something
15. She told him. She just didn't care. Look, where was Emmy? I'm like, don't you know the answer? Like, maybe she didn't know. I don't know. But Tori was like, not playing any games.
I don't think Emmy's that smart. So
I feel like Tori said it loud enough the first time that everybody up there should have heard.
Well, she was saying it really low. And she was talking to Casey. And then she was like, and CT knew, because CT knew the answer.
And then Devin goes, I know this. I've been studying. I'm like, yeah, and they know it too. That's why they gave you that puzzle, because they wanted you to win. I don't like that mess. Oh my gosh, it irks my soul. It really does. It takes the fun out of the game. So
yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't anticipate Devin winning. Like, I will be shocked.
I would be very shocked and dismayed if he won, because I'd be like, y'all handed it to him. Y'all wanted that to happen.
CT could very well win again, and that's the scary thing.
Yeah, but I'm counting on Nelson to give him a run for his money. So if Nelson can be smart, because the puzzles always kick his butt, if he can be smart, CT literally, the one time Nelson was in a final, CT beat him by like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Because they had to swim twice. And Nelson was a bad swimmer at the time.
He can do it, yeah.
He can, so I'm hoping, like, let's go.
They made it to the final, all 8 of them. It was
a great moment, yeah.
Emmy was crying. It was a gift. Gift it, guys.
Oh my gosh, yeah, please gift the mess out of her crying.
Running.
Yeah, there were like a good 4 gifts of her crying there. So, like, just
them
go to
her
town.
Up.
Yes. And like TJ said, 8 beasts. Like, whoo, we are in for a ride. I hope they capture it the right way, and I hope that it's fair. And
it was really sweet to see CT and Nelson celebrate together. Neat said apparently
Nelson said,
talked about
him and CT got really close this season. I forget where he said that. He may have said that on Anissa and Tori's podcast. He may have. Yeah, because I can't think of anywhere else I would have heard him say that. But yeah. So I'm loving that bromance, and
can't wait to see some of this final. Like, I'm ready to see it now. I hope they don't show us them at the club or anything like that. Let's get to it.
Yeah, I agree. Let's go. Well, guys, the final is underway now. They just, you know what happened?
Like, yeah,
they
what
just
happened?
started it. What happened was they had all the people talking about, you know, why they want to win, the journey that they've been on to get here. And I like that. I appreciate that. We do need to know people's why before they go on this. We do need to know how.
Know your why. Know your why.
Who's that, you guys? Ayana people.
Y'all ain't watching All Stars.
Y'all are missing the show. Missing the show. Y'all better start watching it. But yeah, so that was really cool to get that inside. And we're in for it, man. I'm just excited. I really am. I love this competition. I love the people who are in it. And you know, you start being fair. Stop being unfair, because I won't be able to watch you.
They did show Nani and Casey had a moment of reflecting upon, you know, their journey and how they wanted to run the final together. And I just want to point out that I do think that they are a strong duo, and they benefit each other in the game for sure. And I don't think if they weren't together, if they weren't playing together, I'm not sure that the both of them would have made it to the final. There is a possibility they both made it last time, but
and Nani is very likable, and nobody wants to go against Casey. So there is definitely a chance. But, you know, people are always going to be stronger for the most part when they're together. Look what Leroy and Cam accomplished when they were together. Jordan and Tori, Cara and Pauly. Look at what these couples accomplish when they're together. Like, it's outstanding. Except for Zach and Jenna. They never accomplished anything when they...
they were the exception
to that rule.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But
you tell us.
Yeah, so we're gonna see what happens, you guys. We're so excited. Oh my goodness, you guys!
I'm here.
Yeah, she got sunk into the chair. The chair ate her. You guys, it is lit up in here. I just gotta say again, I'm so grateful. My boy Nelson, our boy Nelson, is in the final. You guys, that's all I've been praying for when they were filming.
We were
praying. Like, please just. I mean, I want him to win, of course. But I was like, please, if you can just make it to the final. If you can just make it to the final.
So proud.
Yes, and this is so fun. Yeah. And he said, look, don't say he's not a puzzle person again.
Okay.
And yes, I'm so happy. I'm so
finished
excited.
it third.
Yeah.
So proud of him. And of course, him and CT were neck and neck. You guys, it's like we're living the other one all over again. And I really hope that Nelson reminds everybody who had forgot about how amazing he was during Invasions, that he really is a really great competitor, and he excels in elimination challenges, and he excels in finals. So
yeah, we're just hoping and praying for him. But oh my gosh, how funny is Nani? Like, my goodness, she points out that she's going to cheat, and
was last place.
Yes, like what the heck
That's some
happened?
bad cheating right there. But you know what? That's the moral of the story, guys.
Cheaters never prosper.
There we go.
But oh gosh, it's good. It's good, you guys. Is CT gonna pull out the back-to-back?
Right, you guys. He is trying.
You guys.
He was talking about Nelson. I was like, you salty. You feel, or not salty, but I was like, you feeling
He knows who his competition is. He definitely knows who his competition is. And you guys, we're disturbed that they didn't tell us how they were splitting this money. Don't start a final out and don't tell us how you're gonna spend the money. Because then it seems like you're gonna make stuff up. Not
That'd
okay
be
with
awesome
it.
For them to do the first, second, third, possibly fourth place. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
I'm not against that.
Yeah, I'm with everybody getting money. I don't.
Oh, you guys, our Nelson is a beast. We're so proud of him.
Oh my gosh, he's killing it. Good job, Nelson. Nelly T, you're making us proud.
Yes, you just need him to get the puzzles together. He did great with the first one, but it's just, you know, it's a little bit disheartening because he was in first place. And we just want him to be able to keep it because he's so good.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to see Devin win. I'm probably, you know, she probably doesn't feel the same, but I just don't want him to win.
I just want Nelson to win.
Just because, I mean, yeah, of course I want Nelson to win. But I mean, I don't want Devin to win. Like, I would rather CT win. Or, you know, maybe even Kyle. Only because I feel like Devin has been so insufferable this season that if he wins, his head is just going to be so humongous.
Well, there just has to be some kind of equalizer. Like, this whole, you know, running and then getting to the puzzles. The puzzles are seeming like the equalizer right now. And I think
and it should be
divvy it up a little bit more.
Like on All Stars, the All Stars finale, they were putting in work in those foot races, bicycles on their foot, like they were, and they have puzzles too, but
something like time, like I wish they were timing everything, like so that they would get a time for when they get to the puzzle, a time for when they finish the puzzle, you know, like all of that. Because right now it's just like
it's just a foot race to the end, and it may not necessarily be fair if the distances they're going aren't enough to make a difference.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So
we're gonna see what happens.
Yeah.
Oh, good grief, you guys.
Well, you know what? They started out so well with this
really
episode. It was really exciting. Now I feel like both of us are just like, we don't know what to think, honestly. We feel a little bit like this is just...
gypped.
Yeah, we feel gypped. We feel irritated that this is the way that the final has, like, the turn that they've taken. We're back on sales. We literally just got out of sales.
Sales
like
were so
30
annoying.
minutes ago.
Sales
like,
were not a good idea, you guys.
I don't understand. We didn't even go a whole episode without being in them. We didn't need them like that. Like, ugh.
So we're back to the sales. The way they even got picked, utter BS, because then the people who were good at the puzzles are all on one team.
Yeah, it's just really annoying because people like Nelson, who did really great with their endurance, get gypped in the end over a freaking puzzle. And it's like, you guys know who's good at the puzzles and who's not. So for them to have, choose your cell after a puzzle is just a little bit annoying. And
it's a lot annoying. And I would have rather them have gone to partnerships than teams. Like teams, it's just like, it was the most annoying twist of the game, honestly. And it made things so unfair. So it just is such a bad taste in my mouth. But the scenes looked a little interesting. We'll see if the episode is actually interesting. Yeah, I feel like they're playing it up.
Yeah, I feel like that the whole thing of them being neck and neck is going to happen within the first 10 minutes. And then the other cell with CT and Devin are going to thrive the rest of the game. And
yeah, and I just don't want to see that. I don't want to see that. So we're just super annoyed.
For people to not even have a fighting chance.
Yeah, it doesn't look fair. And we've seen them rig these finals before.
Keep it all individual.
In War of the World. Yeah, War of the Worlds. Like, y'all are doing too much. I mean, War of the Worlds too.
Was completely rigged.
Yeah, y'all know we talk about it all the time.
They really did not like Paulie, and they put that final against him, 100%.
Yeah. And it sucked because in putting it against Paulie, they also put it against Kara and Cam and Leroy and Ninja. So it just sucked. It could have been all these minorities, all these women working together. Would have been really amazing to accomplish something. And they had it in them to get it, but they just rigged it so terribly against them. And so it kind of looks like they're doing that again in a way. It's just not interesting. It was so much more interesting when it was individuals. We're going to see what happens. I don't like this twist at all. Like, bad choice, people. What are you doing? Oh, but anyways, guys, that's the end of the episode.
Oh, that is the end of the episode. We're sorry to end on such a womp note, but I mean, we can't fake it, you guys.
Yeah, we can. You know? We're going to keep it real. I want to work with these people, but I'm going to keep it real, man. We're going to keep it real. Like, I didn't like that elimination being a puzzle. Yeah, how do you feel? Do you feel like that was legit with the elimination being a puzzle? The final male elimination being a puzzle?
And the girls being physical?
Yeah, how do you feel about that? And how do you feel about these teams again? Like,
yeah, and the way that the final's shaping out and the whole picking the sales after a puzzle. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, because it's looking terribly rigged right now for a certain person. But yeah, we're going to see what happens next week. Hoping and praying for the best. With God, all things are possible. And I was praying for Nelson all season long. But yeah, I wanted to be fair. That's all. Is that too much to ask? Thank you for watching. Thank you. Please like, subscribe. Please comment. You guys, we read them. Like I said, we read them every time. And we just got to get on to replying.
I thought we were doing good.
Did you reply to the ones from like a couple of weeks ago? It was such great ones. I wanted to comment back.
Well, if we haven't responded, you guys, we will.
We're so sorry. Yeah, we will respond. So, girl, be busy, y'all. Work, kicking my butt. But yeah, I'm going to spend my time. Got to manage my time better. But thanks for watching, you guys, and God bless you.
God bless. See you next time.
See you next week.